What? Jason's now got an activation lock on it and he can't unlock the...
When's got an activation?
Can't use
But
it.
did he do that?
I don't know.
You can't use it?
I don't know. I think it's locked and I won't be able to unlock it unless he can...
Well... Might as well wait until it's taken. No, do you want me to ask him? I'll get him to come down there. I'm going to go in the shower, I'll put my goggles on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, well, it's no use me.
Oh
We
yeah.
won't be going anywhere.
Oh, I need a hard drive to back...
What the hell is that?
I need a hard drive that's attached.
Oh, since I haven't got a nice brassy looking coffee cup there.
Yeah.
You need a what?
I need a hard drive to back it up to.
That's good.
Oh. I wonder if I can...
I thought you were going to back it up to his new drive.
Can I back it up to his new drive? You've got to install it on his new drive. I was just going to do a backup in case it fucks itself up.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
So just any hard drive.
I'll pull this one into... This one should work okay.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to take in the shower. Well, tell Justin. It'll be easier for me to take that down and see if he knows what it is rather than he come up here.
Yeah.
So I'm just
I
trying
can't have it locked. Just to get rid of any locking.
really is terrific. It's like a whole new room, isn't it? So we're going to hear from Andy here shortly, and then we'll throw to Chris to talk about the sponsors, and then we'll wrap it up and celebrate the 1979 premiers. Won't we, Lindsay? So here's Andy to talk about M&D and what we're doing here today.
Thanks, John. I'll try and get through this without too many tears. When I was first asked to do a short speech about motor neurone disease, I thought, yep, I can do that. I'll dodge the sad part and just give you some facts about the disease. But talking about MND is sad, because 100% of people that are diagnosed with it die. So there's no miracle cures. There's only one drug that's thought to prolong life for about 1 to 3 months, and there's no evidence to support that this really works, so you take it anyway. There's thoughts that go through your head. It's not that bad. It's not cancer. We can fight it, and maybe there will be a cure. The problem is that there's no two cases that are the same. It's so unpredictable. Some forms, like the one that Tony had, are so aggressive that you don't have time to put things in place to manage one symptom before the next one comes along. Others move so slowly, gradually working their way through your body, slowly freezing up all the muscles, seemingly one at a time, until all you can do is blink. Some start with slurred speech, others with a sore arm, sore leg, others yet with difficulty breathing. The end result, however, is always the same. Some cases, often the genetic form, and thankfully only 10% of sufferers get this, it causes frontotemporal dementia, which on top of this hideous disease, the patient becomes extremely aggressive to those around them, the carers, the family, the friends, and some people live with this for years. So we were actually very lucky we didn't have to deal with that part. In some ways we consider ourselves really lucky, because Tony got the one that was slower. We wouldn't have wished for, faster. We wouldn't have wished for it to be slower. There's only about 2,000 people in Australia have MND. And for the 2 unlucky people diagnosed each day, another 2 die. Many GPs, as in our case, have never treated a patient with MND. Ambulance officers, for example, give oxygen to MND patients that have trouble breathing, only to realise that giving them oxygen makes them worse. So little is known about MND. In other ways, we were really lucky as well, living in this amazing community that has thrown their arms around our family and supported us every step of the way. Too many people to mention, from family, friends, health professionals, workmates, clubs, organisations, far too many individuals to mention for fear of omitting somebody, but thank you to everybody. We also live in Victoria, where the 400 MND patients are looked after by MND Victoria. All of their fundraising goes to those who suffer with MND. Their motto is, until there's a cure, there's care, and that's what they do. Every single time we needed equipment, they were there within a few days. Wheelchairs, electric lifts, hospital beds, all manner of seats, trolleys and articles to help us cope at no cost to us. No waiting for months or years to be approved. Lucky, because we just didn't have that time. We also live in a community that loves football. And as we celebrate today with the 79 grand final players, of which Tony was one, I find it fitting that in Tony's last weeks he was attended to by a male nurse from hospice who played in the 78 grand final for Newland. They were able to reminisce about their footy careers, and the joke was that he finally got his revenge on Tony for beating them. They had many laughs about this, which actually lightened the dark place that we were in at the time. Through football and Neil Danaher's very public fight with MND, we will find a cure. The funds raised by the Big Freeze and the supporting events from clubs like Spoons and Gordon will somewhere down the track mean that a family in Clunes or Australia or somewhere else in the world will thank those crazy sliders, the ice bucket challengers, the walkers, the morning tea organisers, the $1 a goal netballers, the sponsors, and all those that donate money to find a cure for MND. So dig deep today. Some would say we're a small country club. Maybe we are, but we're committed, united and proud, and sometimes we can move mountains.
Well done, Andy. Now, as part of the fundraising for MND today, besides sponsoring people going down the slides, all the senior players and senior netballers are all buying their jumpers and their skirts and donating that money towards MND. After the game today, the number 7 will be auctioned off. I think that was Bushy's number, so that's going to be special as well. So thanks very much, Andy. But hang around, everybody, and we're in for a great day. So, and Chris, where are you? Right behind me. Lovely. Well organised machine here. We're going to talk and thank our sponsors, Chris.
Thank you, John. Obviously, the MND Day today is very special to our club. And as we look around the room and we see the beanies from the Big Freeze 5, we see MND from today that are being sold. We really want everybody to support this because